Hmm. I remember counting the years when I was in elementary school, trying to predict what the year 2000 would be like. You know, flying cars and, welcome to some new age, where we would welcome aliens and all live and dwell together. I remember having those conversations with the kids, that were my age. Here it is, 2025. So much has happened, you know? You just never think, and you shouldn't, So I'm happy I guess I was a kid. I did have to grow up fast, but, when you don't know a lot, it sure does protect you, from a lot of disappointment and heartaches and, because these truths out here, that's something else. Because if I would have known, that I would have lost the closest people to me, a home, end up homeless, the anxiety of even saying those things, knowing that other people have it worse than I. It's like, and then you have the truth of how dare you have the audacity to get online and complain when things could be so much worse, considering what other people are going through. So then it makes us suppress what we feel, right? Not wanting to be a burden on others with our emotional stress and our mental setbacks. Sitting quietly alone, being alone, just festering, and everything. And my sister once said something to me once. She said, you know what, I don't have to be strong. Not myself. She was speaking of herself. I was trying to encourage her, to just have strength and to keep pushing forward. She said, you know what, it's okay for me not to be strong right now, for me to admit that I am not strong and that I need help. She always is one to admit those things. Me on the other hand, I have to always, play it cool and strong and never let them see me sweat. I guess that's why she always got proposed to, and why she was almost married 3 times, I haven't been married once. Not that I haven't been proposed to, but, definitely a bit difficult. But boy, if I would have known. Now I'm just drifting, a lonely drifter. Drifting from town to town, within state to state. Not really even knowing what I'm searching for. Just enjoying the atmosphere of it all, the quietness of it all. Doing some internal thinking, reflecting, and prayerfully and believing that something great will come out of it. Because there is a blessing in it, right? I'm traveling. I'm grateful for that.